So if all you want to do is add your own item to the game, like a plush for example, then I'll teach you how to do that. I'll even teach you how to replace ping pong with your own item. I'll be referencing the wiki page as well as other sources that I'll leave in the description. This video just serves as a guide to walk you through some parts that may be tricky to get past when setting things up on your own. In the end, the result will be the same and you'll have your own item in the game. If you have any questions, I do recommend joining the community Discord and asking there because I may not know the answer or might not get to you fast enough. Also, you don't need coding knowledge for this, I'll just guide you through everything. So, let's get to it. So, the first thing we want is to get an asset ripper. And specifically, we want this version here. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm on Windows, so I'm going to get Asset Ripper Windows 64. I'm going to choose a folder to install it inside of. I'm just going to go here. And I'm going to wait until this is done. Alright, now that it is done installing, I'm going to open up the folder location, extract everything here. And I know I could have kept that open, but it's going to create this folder and you just open that and click on the exe. If this doesn't work when you click on it, then you likely didn't install the right version. Not version, but you didn't install the right one for your CPU. So if it doesn't work when you click on the exe, then try the other folder and see if that works for you. But I'm going to click on the exe and it should open up a web page after giving me a warning. So I'm going to click on run anyway. It's going to open this web page. And what we need to do now is go to your location of where you have Peak installed. So the file location. Okay, so for me, I typically just do open file location on the desktop icon for Steam. Then I go to Steam apps. Then I go to common. Then I go to the game that we want, in this case Peak. And so for what I'll do now is just copy this file location. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to the web app again, and then I'm going to open, click on open folder. And it's going to, open the folder. And what I'll do is just, paste in this file location, which I guess I don't really need to do since it's already here. But since it's in this Peak folder now, we can click on select folder. And what it's going to do now, it's not going to do it immediately because it has to load every file. But what's happening right now is that it's loading every single thing in that folder. And so I'm just going to have to wait until this is done. Okay, so now that my button is green, I'm going to go back to my desktop and click on, I'm going to create a folder to where we can export all our stuff. So modding, Peak related. And I'll just call this Peak Rip. I'll put that there. I'll go in here. And now back on the web app, I'm going to click on Export and click on Export All Files. And so we can now choose a file location. So I'm going to copy this file location that we have here, minimize that, select folder. Now it's going to open up a folder down here, and I'm just going to paste in the file location that we made. Enter, and then click on select folder. Now with this in here, which I guess I could have probably just, can I type in here? I can, okay, I could have just typed it. Okay, I'm going to click on, which one? Export Unity project. I'll just do that one. Okay, and now it's probably going to take 20-30 minutes to be done. So this is going to take a while, so I'll be back once that is done. Alright, so now it's done installing. So the next thing we should do, if you don't have Unity installed, then that's the next thing you need to do. You could also have done this while it was loading all the files, but I'm going to install Unity. Alright, it's taken me to this page, and I'm just going to click on download Unity. And I'll save that in my download section. And yeah, I'll just wait until it's done. Alright, now it's done installing, so I'll just open this up here. Yes. Agree. Install. Just the default stuff. It even tells you how to do it. Alright, now that that's done, I'll click on Finish. You can see now that it's fully launched. We can open up the project section and click on Add. And click on Add Project from Disk. And now what we want is to locate the folder where we extracted all those files. So for me, it was on desktop. And modding, peak related, peak rip. So for me, it's in this folder here. And so what you want to do is, wherever you saved those extracted files, you want to open up this folder. So I'll click on Open. Oh, hold on. I have to click on Exported. Okay. Desktop. Peak rip. Exported project. So you should be in this folder here. So I'm going to open that. And because we don't have the version installed, the correct version installed, we need to get that. So I believe it's this here. It's missing this version. So click on Install. And everything else we don't need. We do need Visual Studio 2022, and I think that should be all. So I'm going to click on Continue and wait for it to fully install. Okay, so now it's almost complete. The only thing I have left to do is that to install the IDE. So right now it's giving me the option. This thing popped up, so I'm just going to click on Continue and wait until this is done. Okay, so it opened up the installer, so I'm just gonna click on a few things so it can get it set up properly. .NET we need. Is there anything else? I think that's about it. I think we just need to get .NET. And then I personally gonna unselect this. And then I'll just click on Install. And wait for it to be done. Okay, so now this is done installing. We can close this because we don't need it right now. And the next thing we should do is open up this project. And so I'll wait until this is done loading. It'll take a while, so I'll just wait until it's done. Okay, so it's done loading. What we want to do is enter safe mode. It's going to show a couple of errors, which is fine, but right now I'm just going to directly reference what the wiki says. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down, and it says we need to delete only the ripped plugins and assets/plugins. So, okay. Let's look for the plugins folder. Right here. So everything with the prefix of Unity needs to be uninstalled. So this all the way down. And here. Delete. Okay, so now I'll just re-add them manually. Where was it? Package Manager. Window, Package Manager. Then I'll just go to Unity Registry. I'm going to assume it's here. Let's see. Addressables. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Addressables. Install. Okay, it's done, and we know it's done because it says we can remove it now. And I'm just going to basically do that for every one of them. AI navigation, just type in the name, click install, wait for it to be done, and do that for all of these. Alright, so now that all of these stuff are installed, I can scroll down and continue following along. It wants us to install the Unity UI extensions. So I'll go to the package manager, which I'm already in, copy this, go to install package from git URL, paste this in, click install. Now for you, this might be showing an error. There might be an error in the console. This might be completely failing. And if that's happening, don't worry. What you need to do is install Git. So basically, just go to this website and install Git for Windows, the latest version. And once you have that all set up, it still won't work because you have to, at least for me, I had to restart my computer and then it worked. So just install Git and then this should work. So yeah, so if I keep following along with the tutorial, delete all instances of UnitySourceGenerated assembly. So we'll do that. Where is that? Plugins assembly, okay. Delete this. And the other one is in scripts, so I'll go to assets scripts. Assembly C#. What is the prefix? Here it is. And then I'll delete that. Yes. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just going to click on yes for this. And that should, I don't know, restart the editor. Oh, okay, we're out of safe mode now. Oh, okay, it's restarting. Okay, so now everything should be done. You should no longer be in safe mode. If you are still in safe mode and you're getting a bunch of errors in the console, then it probably means that you didn't install Git properly and you're missing the UI extensions. And if that's the case and you're still having problems with that, then what you could do is exit safe mode and go to this page, which is the UI extensions source code. I'm at the latest release. So I'll scroll down. Actually, I'll show you how I got to that. I mean, this is going to be in the description anyways, but if you're on this page here, then you click on releases, scroll down, and I'm going to get Unity package. I'll just save it here. It's done. So what I could do now is, is it assets? Yeah, assets, import package, custom package. Then I click on, well, I already have it here, but I'll just do it here since I got it here. Click on that, which I probably shouldn't have done since I already had it anyways, so I'm just going to cancel that. But that's what you could do if for some reason your console is getting bombarded with errors and Git isn't properly installed. So, yeah. Anyways, now that that's done, let's get the items set up. So what I'll do is, and I'll just follow along with this right now. So it wants us to download the latest PEAKLib.UnityReferences. And I'll just save it in downloads for right now. Extract it somewhere in the assets directory for your Unity project. Okay. So I'll open up the assets folder. I go to downloads, go back to the assets folder, paste it here, extract all, extract, and I'll just get rid of the zip file. So now, here it is. It has all the assemblies, so we'll just exit out of that. You should not see any errors in your Unity project at this point. Okay, well, it's loading now. Okay, so now that that is done, loading, and the game's properly ripped, in the next section, I'll teach you how to properly set up a custom item, and how to load in your custom model as well.